I'm not sure if Roosevelt Skerritt, the Prime Minister of Dominica, is aware that his country would be next to be drawn into the US aggression on Venezuela, will be sucked into the war. You see, I said yesterday in a video that when it comes to St. Vincent, the Americans are not only here to deal with the fabricated drug war, what they're really here as well for is the oil and to facilitate a lot of regime change. Some people may say that it's time for Gonzalez and Skerritt to go. But the larger picture here, the Americans are not concerned whether Gonzalez is in power for 50 years or Skerritt is in power for 80 years. They don't care about that. What they care about is that the narrative that's being peddled, the coalitions and the friends that you make. So you can be in power for 50 years, 60, doesn't matter to the Americans. Once you confirm to their whims and fancies, everything is gonna be all right. They don't really care. Take a look around the world and you would see some of the countries that the Americans have relations with. And I won't go through that now, but some of the leaders are in there for eternity, but they don't move them. And the reason why they don't remove them is because they are conforming to their whims and fancies. It is no secret the relationship that Venezuela has with Dominica. It is no secret the relationship that St. Vincent has with Venezuela. But we're hearing a lot about cocaine and cocaine washing up on beaches in the region all of a sudden. Multitudes of cocaine, tons of cocaine. And the Dominican police on Friday said they had made the biggest drug bust in the country's history. They're talking about cocaine worth more than our street value of over EC $46 million had been seized by the police, one of the largest, they're saying, in recent history. It is amazing that the police didn't say in the press conference where they think that the drugs may have come from, where it may have washed up from. But we've been hearing drugs washing up on beaches in certain islands in the Caribbean lately. St. Vincent and Dominica. So let's get it. If the Americans are blowing up boats, as they say, in the southwestern Caribbean, fentanyl, they say cocaine, whatever. It is amazing that the cocaine is just steering their way from the southwest Caribbean Sea of Venezuela towards St. Vincent, bypassing Grenada, bypassing Tobago, bypassing Barbados, bypassing St. Lucia, they come to St. Vincent. Of course, I said Grenada already, bypassing Martinique, and ending up in Dominica. So that's where the cocaine have been popping up lately. Dominica and St. Vincent. Note the two countries. Is that other people are blind, but I always say, those who have ears to hear will hear, and those who have eyes to see will see. And if some people continue to be willfully blind and ignorant, there's nothing you, me, can do about it. But there are people who are willfully ignorant and blind in this Caribbean of ours. They don't see the trajectory that this thing is going. I'm very happy that the police in Dominica would have been able to be rid of that drug off the street. It's important that they be rid of any drugs that come into Dominica or washed up on the shores of Dominica, and any ammunition and guns that come with it. Just to note that all of the small arms that we are finding on the streets of these countries, they're coming from America. It's amazing that the drugs are floating up in specific countries, bypassing the others and floating up in certain countries. Like I know to you, Dominica and St. Vincent, their relationship with Venezuela is well known and established. So in the coming days, I guess we would see more cocaine floating up around the region. Dominica and St. Vincent now in the crosshairs of the US. Some countries will get more pressure than others. Those who have ears to hear, let them hear. And those who have eyes to see, let them see. There will be those who will continue to be ignorant and blind. There's nothing we can do about that. Absolutely nothing. You all have a good day. Have a very good day. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the ball. See where the trajectory is going.